Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing the full card recap for UFC 272, Covington versus Masvidal, and it was a decent card. It wasn't the best pay-per-view of all time. I think this was a pretty dirty card, like Elliott, Rebecca, the main event. Turner had some dirty stuff as well, which I'll get to, and Nugget. It was just not the best pay-per-view, but it was decent. Starting with the early prelim opener of Dustin Jacoby versus Mikhail Olazechuk. I went Dustin Jacoby here. Risky pick, though. It was a risky pick. I was back and forth, but I eventually picked Jacoby because Olazechuk arguably could have lost to Modest Kauskas, who isn't that great. Jacoby won it. I was worried early, though, because Jacoby, man, he one day he's going to get flatlined. I swear to God, man. These fighters, man, like, Jacoby's, I don't know. I'm shocked Gutilaba didn't beat him. But, yeah, Jacoby looked better out there, but he kind of looked the same on full camp. But he did look better, but it was a tougher challenge than Olazechuk. And he got the job done in the later 2 rounds. Olazechuk was getting the better shots early. Just couldn't get the shots to KO Jacoby. Jacoby has a pretty good chin, to be fair, but his range management looked improved a little bit, but it's still kind of a little bit suspect. Like, if he fought Gutilaba in a rematch, like Jan Gutilaba, if they fought in a rematch, I think Gutilaba could win. But yeah, the later 2 rounds dropped Mikhail Olazechuk in the second round. Third round just wearing it out. He clearly won the third round, got the win. Great one, Jacoby. I picked him to win, by the way, 29-28. Moving up the card, Ludwig Klein versus Devontae Smith. I knew this one was going to be wrong. I knew it deep down. I'm taking the L, though. I picked Smith to win this one. Ludwig Klein got the job done by I thought unanimous decision anyways. I don't know how it was a split decision. But, yeah, I thought it was a 29-28 Klein. Clearly won the first 2 rounds. Smith was looking good in the third. Made a bit of a comeback, but just wasn't enough, in my opinion. Klein got the job done, winning the first 2 rounds of this fight. Round one, I don't even know what it's. Round 1 was clear Klein. I think he hurt Smith for a moment. He dropped Smith in one of the rounds as well. Round 1 or 2. Round 2 was his as well. He was just landing the bigger shots and the more of the shots as well. And Smith was looking good in the third because Klein was a little bit gassed. He did take this on short notice. Good one from Ludwig Klein. Thank goodness he won. I think it's better he won. He's a younger fighter. I think he's young. Please. 27. Good for him. And I think Smith is like 32 or something. 28, but I don't know. Yeah, he lost to Malarkey and Worthy. Good win from Klein. Got the job done. Moving on up the card. Tim Elliott versus Tagir Limbekov. Got exposed, baby. This guy got exposed. Tim Elliott went out there. What a phenomenal performance by Elliott. Now that I think about it, he was just toying up Ulanbekov in the first 2 rounds. Third round really was annoying, though, because Ulanbekov was actually close to submitting Elliott, but Ulanbekov didn't win. So I'm not going to base that off that. I should be talking about Elliott's performance. Good one from Elliott. He looked like Dominic Cruz out there. Just looking good. And he cracked Ulanbekov at one moment as well. Put him down. First round was clear, Elliott. Second round was closer and more competitive, but Elliott still won it really clearly. Third round, Ulanbekov made a bit of a comeback. Not enough for a 10-8 or anything. He didn't do enough damage at all, but I was worried. Thank goodness he lost. Maybe this teaches Ulanbekov a bit of a lesson, like, don't rush, man. But yeah, Khabib was mad. But Khabib was happy the next fight. But good one from Elliott. Khabib overall was 1-1 on this card. I was coaching. And Ulanbekov screwed that over for him. But yeah, good win from Elliott. Got the job done. I think he's a very good fighter. I chose him to win this. A lot of people picked Ulanbekov. A lot of people called me crazy for picking Elliott. Man, Elliott's a good fighter, man. People just doubt him a lot. Elliott's a really good fighter. Like, very good. Nicolau was kind of better. Now, people that has beaten him have gone on to do really good. Royval, not really aging out best, but you know what I mean. He's a top contender. Askarov is a top contender fighting Kaikara France. Figueiredo's champ. Nicolau, I think, is going to do something as well. But yeah, good win from Elliott. Moving on the card. Umar Nurmagomedov versus Brian Kelleher. I picked Umar Nurmagomedov here by first round submission. Yeah, he got a first round submission, late first round submission. Great win from Umar. I called this one. I was maybe thinking a first round KO. I was like, you know what? Umar's going to go for a sub. Nurmagomedov. That's that last name. And he did exactly that. Kelleher. I don't understand anymore with these guys, man. Kelleher didn't even shoot for a guillotine, which was just weird because it's kind of like the Pedro Munoz situation. Munoz shot when Cruz tried shooting on him. He didn't shoot any of Darce's since he's the best at them. Any anacondas, no guillotines. Kelleher didn't shoot any, but Umar was a little bit tricky. Tried doing the stand up a little bit, but Umar got the takedown when she got the hooks in. And got the win. Great win from Umar Nurmagomedov. I think Umar is gonna do something really good, man. Like, I think he'll do something. I'll make a fight to make for him tomorrow. But great win from what's his name? Umar Nurmagomedov. Brian Kelleher. I think time's up. I think it's game over for him. Great career though, but you sound like I'm like acting like he just retired. But it's just, he didn't deal well with grapplers. And this was just a nightmare matchup for him. Great one from Umar. Moving on up the card to the prelims. Marina Moroz versus Maria Agapova. Great win from Marina Moroz. She got the job done. By the way, I picked Umar. I picked Jacoby to win. I picked Smith. I picked Elliott and Umar. I'm 3-1 so far on the card. 3-2 here. I picked Agapova to win. I think a lot of people did in this fight. Moroz gets the upset. Actually, Moroz was actually the favorite, but a lot of people I know picked Agapova to win. And she lost. She has no ground game, man. I'll never pick her again because she looked weird after as well. Mentioned that. Moroz goes out there. Just grapples Agapova. I was confident in Agapova, but I wasn't like the fullest confidence of my pick. I was like maybe Moroz can maybe have the veteran her to get the job done. But yeah, good win from Moroz. Agapova, man, has no ground game and she completely has no cardio. I'll never pick her again. She looked weird after too. She eventually got submitted with an arm triangle choke, of course. It's just, you never know with this sport, man. Like Agapova, of course, goes out there. After the fight, she was like, I don't know, she looked weird. It's like she was like out of breath, but like, come on, man. I'll never pick her again. Never. I don't know how bad. How bad is Sabina Mazo? How bad is Sabina Mazo for losing to her and getting dominated? How bad is Hannah Cyphers? Tracy Cortez beat her before as well. People don't really look at that, but good with Marina Moroz. People like her mic. I know at the mic when she was talking about like Ukraine stuff around, Russia. She's like, everyone was cheering at the wrong moment. And she was saying, like, my aunt died in like a tank, people started cheering. But it was kind of like it was really loud, so it kind of got slided. But I don't know, people just really didn't let her finish. But good one from Rose. Moving on up the card. And Nikolai Negumereanu versus Kennedy Nzechukwu. I don't think this was a good decision. I don't think this was a really good decision. I rewatched it earlier today. At first, when I watched it live, Nzechukwu was piecing him up. And I'm not really counting this as a win. As like a win for like my pick. Negumereanu, I'm happy I don't think they gave him an interview. He shouldn't have gotten an interview. Nzechukwu clearly won the first round. I don't know. Some people had it weird. It was a weird fight. Point deduction here and there. Of an eye poke, which sucks. They should just change the gloves because this is ruining fights and results and careers. Nizichukwu won the first round. He was piecing up Nigga Second round, I think Nizichukwu was just piecing him up, This ruins his career. First round was Nizichukwu. He's just landing too much. Second round, I thought was also Nizichukwu's until he got the point deduction, so it was a draw round. If it was Nikolai winning the round, it would have been to him, but it was a draw round. Third round, I thought it was close, but I still think maybe Nizichukwu. If anyone won this fight, it was Nizichukwu. And I think Nizichukwu got robbed. I don't think it could have been a draw, but I don't think Nikolai won that last third round. I think it was still Nizichukwu just outlanding him. I know Nigga was landing powerful shots, but he was landing them on chin. And it also makes sense. You have to miss to KO Nizichukwu. Nizichukwu had a weak chin in his last fight. Somehow here has a granite chin. But I thought Nizichukwu got robbed. I thought it was a win for Nizichukwu. I thought he won every round. Other than the point deduction, I thought it was a draw 9-9 round in round 2. But first and third, Nizichukwu, man. Makes no sense, though. Gets robbed. If anything, it was a draw or Nizichukwu win, not Nigga Stop. Moving on up the card, though. Marina Rodriguez versus Yan Xiaonan. I rewatched this fight also. Watching it live, I had Yan Xiaonan winning. I thought she won the first 2 rounds. I don't think Rodriguez... I don't even know what Rodriguez was doing in the first 2 rounds when I was watching it live. But when I watched it back, I looked closely. I don't mind that decision for Rodriguez, but I also don't mind it to Yan Xiaonan. It's one of those fights where it's like, you know what, it can go either way. I don't even mind that. Rodriguez can win that fight. I thought the third round was clear Rodriguez. First round was clear Yan Xiaonan. Second round was close. I thought it was really close. I had to score it for somebody. Maybe Yan Xiaonan, I think. Yan Xiaonan look improved, though. How old is she? How old is Yan Xiaonan? Because maybe she's still young. 32. That is, I don't know. But Marina Rodriguez, I don't think she beats Rose at all. I don't think she does at all. I think Rose will eventually get to her. I don't think Rodriguez would win against Rose. And Esparza. I think Esparza would beat her as well. I just don't think that's impressive at all. You're making it close with these girls. I know Yan Xiaonan's really good. She looked really improved here. If I had to score it for somebody of the fight, I'd say Yan Xiaonan slightly, but it's not a robbery. Rodriguez won it. I don't think she deserves the title shot. I think they should do Joanna Jędrzejczyk next. Oh, I kind of spoiled it there for the fights to make after. I'm not going to say anything else. Because Joanna Jędrzejczyk, I don't want to see that. I'll say the fights to make after tomorrow. But yeah, good one from Rodriguez, I guess. Yan Xiaonan, do her versus Yang Weili. Moving on up the card. 2. Headliner of the prelims, which is Jalen Turner versus Jamie Mullarkey. Good one from not Jamie Mullarkey. Good one from Jalen Turner. Also, Tim Elliott did dirty stuff. I wanted to say that. Tim Elliott did so many dirty stuff, but he's a veteran. But also here, Jalen Turner. Forgot to mention, Jalen Turner also did some dirty stuff. I rewatched it. And it changed a bit about the whole fight. It didn't affect the result, though. Jalen Turner got a second round TKO. Really good from Jalen Turner. Really good win, man. Really good win from Jalen Turner. Just went out there and just smashed Jamie Mullarkey. He was grabbing the glove, which has to be mentioned. He was landing great knees to the face. And that was it for Jamie Mullarkey. The whole fight kind of changed there. And he walked Mullarkey a lot in round 1, round 2, eventually got the finish. Big hook. Down goes Mullarkey. Big follow-up shots from Jalen Turner. And, yeah, maybe a ranked opponent. I think he's that one fight away from that ranked opponent. He's still 26. But great win, man. Great win, man. Alright, needs to be mentioned. He beat Jamie Mullarkey, Earl Smedic, Brock Weaver, Joshua Kleber. Dude lost to Matt Frevola, which people keep forgetting. He lost to Matt Frevola, which needs to be mentioned, which is crazy. None of the guys actually out-grappled him. Instead, he actually showed really good grappling. Not in the Malarkey fight recently, but Medic, Weaver, Kleber beat Callum Potter there. And dude, people say he has no chin. Vicente Luque, man, on short notice, knocks him out. At welterweight, a weight class, up a weight class. You gotta give the dude a break. Matt Frevola looks really good for beating him, in hindsight, but good win from Jalen Turner, gets it done. I picked Malarkey to win, and I also picked Nigumariano and Rodriguez, and yeah, good win from Jalen Turner. Moving on up the card to the main card, Sergey Spivak versus Greg Hardy. I'm so sorry for picking Greg Hardy. I did not expect this at all. I didn't even see this coming. I thought Spivak. I picked Greg Hardy here. So sorry. I'll never do it again. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Spivak. I'm so sorry. I thought if Spivak was going to win, it was probably going to be Hardy kind of gassing it, looking decent early, gassing out while the fight goes on, getting controlled, and getting smashed in the later rounds. But whoever picks Spivak by first round TKO, round of applause, because that is a rare prediction. In the first round, Spivak, he looked improved, and he looked like a beast out there. Went out there, destroyed Greg Hardy, took him down immediately. And I thought, you know what? Hardy's going to stop it here. No, gets taken down immediately. I was like, oh my god, this is it. And he got big shots from Spivak. Hardy eventually went out. I think he went unconscious after he was like, oh, what happened to the referee? Great Sergey Spivak makes Tom Aspinall look awesome. Dude, Aspinall's been looking. His wins has been looking good, man. Collier looking awesome. But Doe could have won his last fight. Arlovsky looking awesome. Spivak looking awesome after that. Great win, man. Great win. Great win from I don't know. I'm picking Aspinall over Volkov, by the way. After this is the evidence. His wins are looking awesome. I'm picking Aspinall over Volkov. Changing my prediction. But good win from Spivak. Really good win. Don't know what's next, but look, he looked awesome out there. I think it's now time to cut Greg Hardy at this point. You know, that's 3 losses now. Ty Burrow, 2 losses to Spivak. I know they're all great 3 opponents, but 3 losses, you're out of here. 2 people enter the UFC, lose once and twice, and then they're out. Greg Hardy, they can't keep him anymore. And don't put him on main card of the pay-per-view. If they keep him somehow, which I'll be annoyed if they do, at least don't put him on the main card of pay-per-views, because I don't know what has he done. He didn't even bring any value. So yeah, moving on the card, Kevin Holland versus Alex Oliveira. Yes, let's go. I love this card, man. I love how the results played out. Good win from Kevin Holland, man. He's back. Kevin Holland's back. He goes out there, beats Alex Oliveira. Risky early, and then at the end of the first round was a bit risky. It was risky. Because Alex Oliveira, they were both trained back. Holland caught Oliveira. Oliveira caught Holland. I was like, ooh. And at the end of the round, Holland, real scram. A weird scramble, almost got rear naked choked. Wasn't in though. Holland gave a thumbs up for like a picture on Instagram or something like that. Really good from and he was smiling as well. Good for Kevin Holland. Holland was good though. I gave Oliveira the first round because at the ending, he almost got rear naked. Second round lands a clean right hook. 38 seconds in on Alex Oliveira. And Alex Oliveira goes down. Big shots from Holland. Elbows, big shots. He's back. Holland's back. And I think he'll look really good at welterweight. Look good out there, man. Really look good. I said the loser should be cut from the UFC. Regardless, Holland, if he lost this, probably would have got cut. Oliveira lost this, he probably would have got cut, and I think it's now time to cut Oliveira, which is sad because he's a legend. But I think now it's time. I think his durability's gone. And I think it's over for him. Great win from Kevin Holland. Moving on up the card to the feature fight of the card, Bryce Mitchell versus Edson Barboza. I went Bryce Mitchell here by third round arm triangle. Wow. The real star of the night. Bryce Mitchell just completely dominated Edson Barboza for 3 rounds. And if I know you're probably going to think, oh, grappling was just so good. Stand-up was good also. I know. Great win for Mitchell, man. Great win. It's not a performance that's going to tell me you're going to become champion. It was an awesome performance. He dominated Barboza. I scored it. I personally scored it 30-26. Some judges scored it 30-25, 30-27. Some judges agreed with me 30-26 as well. Man, great win for Mitchell, man. I think that's just a career changer for Barboza, man. I think he's done. I think Barboza's done. I think Barboza's done now. But, I feel bad for Barboza. It sucks for him. But Mitchell just went out there and looked awesome. Looked awesome out there. Got the job done over Edson Barboza. He dropped Barboza in the first round. And, a weird exchange. Caught him with a clean hook. Barboza went down. But at that time, maybe you can call, Barboza could have just got knocked down. Maybe in the later rounds would do good. But no, Mitchell just completely dominates him and cuts him open and beats him up really, really badly. Mitchell, I think he's going to look good in this division, man. I think he's going to look really good. I think he'll look really good. Barboza, I don't know what's next for him. I think it sucks for Barboza really badly. But, man, what a performance. What a performance from, what's his name? Bryce Mitchell. Thug Nasty gets it done. Great performance. But, yeah, moving on up the card. Rafael dos Anjos to the co-main event. Rafael dos Anjos versus Renato Moicano. Great win again from Dos Anjos. This one-sided performance is this whole main card. Covington one-sided, Dos Anjos one-sided, Mitchell one-sided. Holland, it was risky then, so I guess that one. Spivak one-sided. Great win from Rafael dos Anjos. Goes out there and wins himself, I think, a 49-46 decision win. Or 5-0. I think it was 4-1. I think he won the first 4 rounds. I think the last ending. I think Moicano landed enough for him to sneak that 5th round, but you never know. First round, Dos Anjos just beats him up. Second round, you know the whole fight. I don't know. I guess I'll explain it still. First round, he just takes down Moicano earlier. I said it would be a 48-46 decision win. I eventually scored at 49-46. But yeah, great win from Dos Anjos. Goes out there. You know what he did. Just dominated Moicano. Moicano was just beat up. Rocked with a head kick at one point in the fight. Really badly. And yeah, Moicano's toughness, though. You have to give it to Moicano. He saved the card, saved the event. Made this fight a scrap. Great win from Dos Anjos, though, but tough heart from Moicano, man. You gotta admit, this guy is good, man. And this guy doesn't really have a good chin. Showed a great chin here on short notice. Give the guy credit. But Dos Anjos got it done. He eventually did it on Moicano. Moicano shot to the end. That would have been crazy if you want to find an upset at the end, but Dos Anjos won it. Moving on up the card to the main event. Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal. I already made not prediction video. I already did that way long ago. I already made a reaction breakdown to it. You can check it out on the channel. Great win from Covington, man. Goes out there and beats Jorge Masvidal. Beats him, I think, 4-1. It was a good fight. And it was a really good fight. But yeah, I good win from Covington. He gets it done over Masvidal. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. You can check out the not the prediction video. I did that a while ago. Why don't you saying prediction video, reaction video to it? But yeah, Covington just did it on him. You know, I thought he won the first 3 rounds. I thought round 1 was Colby's, round 2 was Colby's, round 3 was Colby's. Second round was close, but I think Colby still. 4th round, I think Colby was winning into the knockdown, which I think can lead Masvidal. And the 5th round was Colby again. Not enough for 10-8 though, not enough damage. I scored it 4-1 Colby. Tell me what you guys think about the fight, and what you guys thought about the fight, and what you scored it for. But yeah, well, of course you're gonna score it for Colby. There's no way you can give this to Jorge. But tell me what you think. Tell me what's next for Colby. I think Poirier. Little bit of a spoiler there, but yeah, great one from Colby. Overall on the card, I picked Colby. Well, I'm gonna start from the beginning. I picked Jacoby 1-0. I picked Smith 1-1. Klein 1. I'm 1-1. 2-1. Picked Elliott. 3-1. I picked Umar. Picked Agapova, and I got that wrong. What did I do? 3-2. I picked Nugumarianu, but I didn't think it was correct, but I'm still going to take it. 4-2. Marino Rodriguez could have lost, but I'm still taking it. 5-2. 5-3. I picked Malaki. That was wrong. Check. 5-4. 5-4. 6-4. 7-4. 8-4. 9-4 overall on the card. I'll take it. That was pretty decent. And yeah, that's it. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this full card recap for UFC 272, Covington versus Masvidal. And yeah, the predictions for Thiago Santos, Muhammad Ankalaev is coming out tomorrow as well. And I'll post a prediction video for that tomorrow as well, because I can't post it the next day, unfortunately. So, because like I gotta do some stuff. So, 3 videos tomorrow. Fights to make after UFC 272. Magomed Ankalaev versus Thiago Santos Ankalaev, full card breakdown predictions, and I'm gonna do a Thiago Santos Magomed Ankalaev prediction and breakdown tomorrow as well, maybe. And yeah, peace out, guys. Woo! Peace.